Well, I watched Battle of the Sexes.
That's great. I like that movie.
I really responded pretty well to it. I mean, it's I don't want to oversell it or anything like that, but because it kind of just barely transcends the really good HBO movie kind of moniker, but
true.
But it is well photographed. It's photographed by the same guy that just won the Oscar for La La Land, Linus Sindgren. And it's got a really good score by Nicholas Britell, who was also nominated last year for Moonlight. And I thought the two leads were very good. It's a natural for Steve Carrell to be, very good in this movie. I mean, he's perfectly cast, and it's not a huge stretch for him. But Emma Stone is very, very good in it. I could not quite. She didn't quite sink into the role of Billie Jean King. For me, sometimes it still felt like Emma Stone. I guess because Emma Stone has such a very specific look. She doesn't, except for the hair, she doesn't really quite look like Billie Jean King.
Well, I mean, Billie Jean has a very distinct look. I mean,
she does.
Very distinct look. I mean, you just saw her a couple of weeks ago at the U.S. Open because they were promoting this movie heavily at the U.S. Open. And you saw her. So it is. I think Emma Stone has, from over the years, it's been I guess a decade that we've been seeing her in movies, has become like her own person. So I can definitely see where it's Emma Stone. I mean, you don't really think Billie Jean King, you think Emma Stone. I understand that. But
I'm not denigrating her performance either.
No, of course not. No,
she's good in it. She's fine in it. Just everybody needs to calm down over it because I don't think that it's just a really good, strong entertainment. That's all there is to it, and that's good enough for me.
Right.
And I found myself moved by it. I didn't quite, it's funny, it's about this famous match between Bobby Riggs and Billie Jean King that took place in the mid-'70s. And for me, though, it felt like they kind of, maybe when it came to the match itself, it wasn't as spectacular as I was hoping it would be.
Well, they're building it up throughout the thing. And what I found very interesting is the first you have this match with Margot Court and Bobby Riggs before that I think takes I think in the story cinematically takes some of the steam out of the final match because you're like, well, wait a minute, what's this thing with Margot Court? Wait a second, we got this to deal with. And
what's funny is
playing her. Margot Court, though, because I thought that was looked like Hilary Swank. I was like, my God, she's in this movie? I heard you sit there for
Oh, no. She didn't come in at the end and ruin it.
But you're like, because Hilary Swank has become the Colonel Kurtz of actresses. She shows up in the third act, and, the Black Dahlia and Logan Lucky. So I just figured, it's Hilary Swank showed up, so... but who is it? I don't think I've ever seen her before, but I couldn't get over how much
Jessica McNamee, I think is.
Oh wow! I've never heard.
I've never seen her before. So, but she was good. I liked. The part of the movie that I responded to most was the sort of infatuation story. I won't call it quite a love story between Emma Stone's Billie Jean King and her hairdresser, played by Andrea Riseborough. I thought their meeting scene together was, one of the best scenes in the movie. It's shot in extreme close-ups. There's lots of extreme close-ups in this movie. It's crazy, but they're really fascinating. It's actually kind of beautifully shot, the entire movie. The directors, who were the directors of Little Miss Sunshine, Jonathan Dayton and Valerie Faris. Yeah, they really benefited from that cinematographer working with them. But I really responded to the love story. I also thought that that the guy playing her husband was really good in it.
Oh yeah, I mean, talk about Patience of a Saint. I mean, my God.
Yes, very very much so, and I thought that he put that over pretty well. Austin Stowell is his name. Very incredibly handsome guy. But it was also an interesting movie too because I was looking at it and I was like, since it's set in the 70s, you expect some sort of period detail, and at least as far as art direction goes, it's not really that noticeable. It's good. There's something that brings you out of the period. But what really sells the transition to the period of the 70s is the costumes. The costumes were fantastic. They had extras and stuff in those crowds, like just decked out completely as if they were from 1976 or whatever. So it was. I thought that it was really interesting on a costume design level, strangely enough. But
I completely believe that they were tennis shorts from the 70s. I mean, I was right there.
Dude, tennis shorts. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, they had if a movie like Heart Like a Wheel can be nominated for Best Costume Design, then certainly something like this can too.
Jesus.
There you go, guys. There you go.
It was.
A Heart Like a Wheel. We've already ripped on Heart Like a Wheel. So there you go. That's
I mean, you think Heart Like a Wheel, it's just racing outfits or whatever, but it was nominated, so just a little trivia there for everybody.
There you go.
Yes, go. I really enjoyed Battle of the Sexes.
No, good. No, it was fun. It's an enjoyable movie.